Hello, love angels. It's your girl Shamika with For God's Glory. You guys are in for a special bonus testimony treat. As you can hear, my girl Autumn Calabrese is in the background. Yes, that's right. I am going to be making a delicious dessert from her Fixate recipe book that I can actually do with this 80-day program. So I follow the vegan list, and one of the recipes that I can do is double chocolate chip cookies. You guys do not understand how long I've been waiting for week 6. And they're called REFEED days because there are certain higher glycemic foods that we're supposed to eat to help rebuild the muscles and things like that. So, I mean, once I heard that, I was like, oh, I could eat white potato if I wanted. I could eat pancake, but I love chocolate. And when I saw the double chocolate chip recipe, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta make this. So I already got all the ingredients. I'm about to make it now, but I will tell you that it is day 34, the day before refeed day. And I can't eat it now, but I want to have them prepped for tomorrow because guess what? I can have about 5 of those containers for the day. You better believe I'm going to be having probably 5 cookies all day. No shame in my game. So wait for it. I'm going to bring you all to the kitchen and let's get started. All right, so here we are. So guys, confession. I fell asleep last night. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to wake up early and make this for them. Okay, so, well, them, for me. So these are the ingredients. Dark chocolate chip. I came across these from a good friend of mine. Shout outs to Doreen. They are America's #1 allergy-friendly baking chocolate. And for this recipe, it recommends at least 70% of cacao. This is 69, close enough. As you can see, it's dairy, nut, soy-free, because I'm all about that soy-free life. Non-GMO verified, so I love these. I made them recently for some clients, and they love them. Some maple syrup, organic coconut flour, whole wheat flour, coconut oil, unsweetened applesauce, coconut milk, and you can use cocoa powder, but I got some cacao powder. And as you can see, I've already measured everything out here. So I will list the exact measurements below, and also probably the link for the Fixate if I can. I'm not sure if you have to be a Beachbody member in order to get it. But, you know, it's like a 1/2 cup of applesauce, a 1/4 cup of coconut milk, a 1/3 of maple syrup, a 1/3 or 1/4 of coconut oil. You know, I wanted to divvy it out before I started this with you guys. I know it's a 1/2 cup of chocolate. That's what helps it become that double chocolate. And then you got your whole wheat flour, your coconut flour. So I am excited. And what you always do first is you mix your wet first. You know, you separate the wet from the dry. So I'm going to do that. And then you set the temperature of the oven at 350 degrees. And then you bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. So let's get started. So I'm sorry, y'all. I got too excited and I started. So all I did was mix in the dry ingredients. So the whole wheat flour, the coconut flour, and the cacao. That's what makes it double chocolatey. And now, in the other bowl, I'm going to mix in the wet ingredients. So we have our coconut oil. We have our canned coconut milk. And of course, I'm going to scoop it all out after I just do this quick clip with you guys. Then you got your maple soup. I know you guys are laughing. Ha, ha, ha. That was definitely not supposed to happen. And here is the unsweetened applesauce to give it that sweetness. I love that this recipe doesn't involve any sugar. You know, you're going to get your sweetness from all the natural sugar. So I'm going to clean up the mess that I just made and scoop out the remainders because you always got to get what's left. You know, you always got to scrape it out. And then I'll be back. All right. So, and you know I dropped that too because I'm doing this whole one-handed. Look at me trying to make an excuse. So as you can see, I'm just mixing the wet ingredients. I'm going to add it to the dry. And just side note, isn't it cute that I used the Fixate cups? You know, I didn't use it to measure, but after I measured it, I was like, you know what, let me place it in here. I mean, this is a Fixate recipe. Why not use a Fixate container, you know? In the words of my dad, you know? So I'm going to continue to mix this up, and next time you see me, I will be mixing it into the dry. All right, here I go again with my one hand. All right, so now it's the wet ingredients. Yep. You know, I'm going to scoop that out when I have a chance. And then all you do is mix it together. And look at this. This looks so good. You guys, I know you probably felt my excitement through the phone, but I cannot wait to try this cookie. And I get to have one of these this morning because I told you guys I'm eating cookies all day. Yes, I am. No shame in my game. Yes, look at it. It looks so good. And of course, you add in the it's 1/4 cup of the chocolate chips that I mentioned before. So once I finish mixing this up, I'm going to add that in. And then I'm going to, you can use a ice cream scooper to scoop it out. But I don't know where ours is right now. So I'll just be using a small spoon and, you know, make little circular cookies. Because they say that this recipe, it doesn't spread. But you can always, you know, I guess flatten it ahead of time if you want. Or you could just leave it as a nice round cookie. But look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Let me turn off our light here because I think, yeah, so it looks more like chocolate. I think the light was taken away from that chocolate look. Alrighty, I'll be back. Alright, I just had to come back in. I added in the chocolate chips. It could be chocolate chunks, but I had the chocolate chip morsel. So now I'm going to start scooping out. I'm probably just going to do this, and then I'll show you guys how it looks on the pan. Look at all that chocolate goodness. Are you guys as excited as I am? Or not really, because you're not eating it right now like me. And just side note too, for today's refeed menu, you know, the whole thing is completely different. So I get to have like a starch at night and starch 5 times a day, whereas normally I think it's 3 times a day. So for breakfast, I have a fruit, a green, a teaspoon of like, you know, sunflower seeds, or I usually do almond butter, and your 1 starch. And did I say, yeah, my protein shake. So I'm gonna have all of that with my cookie. So when I get to that step, I will enjoy the cookie that I wanted to take a bite as soon as I made them. I was like, you know, let me just wait. By then it will have cooled off and everything. So wait for it, wait for it. All right, so here they are. All right, now it's a little bit dark. Okay, yes, look at that. Look at the glisteniness, if that's even a word. I'll give you that natural lighting. So I made sure to make 15 because, you know, I don't want to eat out of my portions. So I'm just going to put this in the oven, 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. And then next time you see me, I'll be enjoying this with my breakfast. Wait for it. Here they are, all done. They look so good. Let me do a different lighting. Yes. I'm super duper excited. All right, guys, so I couldn't wait. I'm about to eat my breakfast, but I just had to take a bite of it while it's warm because I love warm cookies. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so good. It's fluffy, extra chocolatey. It tastes so good. OMG. Okay, one more bite. I'm gonna eat the rest with my breakfast. Oh my gosh. This is divine. It's so exciting that I can have this on this program. This is definitely a treat. Thank you so much, Autumn and Bobby. I love it. All right, see you all next time for God's Glory. God bless.